Another way that change has been on my mind is in regards to the topic of gentrification. It's nothing unique to Portland. It's happening everywhere, anywhere. Arguably, you could say to some degree, anytime we decide to relocate or move, um, we're having an impact in some form on the area that was there and the things that preceded us. But to come home to visit Portland is always to walk in areas that I am familiar with and at the same time no longer recognize. Can be painful, the change that happened. In the past, I've always thought if I were in the position or decades down the road, when I'm possibly in the position to consider what to do with a family home, the home my father lives in. Historically, I've always, without a doubt, felt we keep it. It is a family legacy, this home. This home that, as a child, I played in during the summer and on holidays. The block that I've known since before, um, you know, before, I guess, what we would say before the 80s, right? The economic reality that was the 80s and the various epidemics that were the 80s. And that impact I definitely saw in my childhood, but we knew the neighbors. We said hi. I would ride my bike or play. Definitely waved. It was always a greeting. We knew who we were. This time I went back and I thought, that memory that I have and that I've held of this particular space, these walls, this block, that attachment isn't there in the same way. Because the block isn't the same. The blocks surrounding it aren't the same. When I used to go to that block and spend my summers there, when I lived with my father there, and most of the time as he's lived there, has been a predominantly black neighborhood with all the beauty and amazingness that includes. And, with the realities that institutionalized oppression creates and cycles of, survival. Man, things get real, but man, it was vibrant. I remember times of vibrance. My great grandmother, when she had her home there was vibrance. There were things going on. So when I look at that neighborhood now, I don't have the same attachment. I don't think this is a family legacy. Like, the family legacy is us. This space, it's all stolen land. Who owns it anyway? No one, ever. So how many memories can be compiled on a space? Infinite. But does that mean we ever have claim to the space, or what do we owe the space?